review on the channel. Today, we'll be taking a look at Todd Marcus from Clause 1. So, let's go over his packaging. As you can see, there is this nice card out on the 2013 card back line, because yes, this is from 2013. Usually I review stuff from 2021 or 2020, but it's one of the first times I'm reviewing a 2013 card on my channel. You see his art is very small compared to what we have now. Piston Cup, he was in the Piston Cup series. The World of Cars, that's a big difference from this year. They would just say Cars. This one says World of Cars, and the Cars logo is actually down here behind the blister, not up here. Which, I mean, I do like that. It's kind of classy. You can see the white and red stripes that make up the packaging. No Star number 123. Of course, they don't actually call the racers by their names, just the sponsor. But this is obviously Todd Marcus from the first Cars movie, because keep in mind, he also did appear in Cars 3. And I'll compare those two a bit more when I open them up. He was number 14 out of 16 in the series, back when the series actually had numbers. It's not just random stuff. On the back, it says, the King, Chick Hicks, and Lightning McQueen compete in the tiebreaker race to win the Piston Cup Championship. Yeah, none of them appeared. The King did, but Todd, Darren, Brush, Ernie, and Slider. Yeah, I forgot his name for a second there. Slider. They all did not appear in that scene, but they were released in the series as well, so it's pretty nice. I actually do have Darren Ledford. I don't have any of these other guys though, and obviously there's a Todd Marcus we're looking at. Available in 2014. Collect all 16 in the Piston Cup series. See release dates in more series at www.mattel.com/cars. Back when Mattel actually cared for the cars line, and they even had a whole website dedicated to them. But now they don't, unfortunately. And then we can see a scene in Los Angeles where Chick Hicks won the Piston Cup after ramming the King, basically. The Piston Cup text and the little symbol of it. And yeah, that about does it for the packaging. Very cool. I do think there are some aspects that I like the 2021 packaging over this one, but a lot of this I actually do prefer over the 2021 packaging. But enough of that, I'll be right back with Todd all opened up. Alright, so here is Todd out of the package, looking pretty nice, I will admit. So, let's quickly go over his appearance in the movie. He obviously appeared in Cars 1 with this paint job, and he was seen prominently in the crash where he basically slid towards Leakless or Clark Scruggs, and he went on top of him, so that was pretty cool. And then McQueen basically, I don't think he used him as a projecting thing, I think he used Claude, but Todd was like went behind of Claude when that happened, so it's pretty cool. And he's actually one of the more prominent Piston Cup racers because he actually spoke in a video game, and it was, I believe, Cars Fast as Lightning, and he was like one of the first racers or such characters you can pick out. So that's kind of odd, but I mean, it gave him a lot of personality, and so I like when they do that. I like when they take background characters and give them personalities, like they did with Todd. And it's also kind of coincidental because he was one of the first Piston Cup racers to be released all the way back in 2007, I believe. With, I believe, McQueen, the King, Chick Hicks, Todd, Krusty was in the pack, I think Billy Oil Changer, and the two other cars I'm not entirely sure. But then he was also released in the Motor Speedway of the South Side, which had the real Apple I car, along with all 36 of the Piston Cup racers. And then in 2009, he got a rubber tire release, as well as a 2-pack with Leakless, aka Clark Scruggs, in 2008, 9, and 10. And then after that, he didn't receive releases at all. But in 2013, this is the version that I'm reviewing right now. He got released in the Piston Cup series, like you guys saw. And in late 2017, he was actually supposed to be released in the Piston Cup line, but due to Cars 3 and all the merchandising, that got canceled. Like a lot of the late 2017 stuff from Cars 1 and 2, those all got canceled, but, excuse me, some of them did eventually get released in 2021, which was his last release and his most current release. And if you guys are wondering why I didn't get that one, the eyes are really weird, and I wasn't such a huge fan. It was like it was like Ponchi's eyes, but like really bad. I didn't like that one, so I was like, you know what, I'll get the China version. I normally don't do that, but you know what, Todd's a good racer, and I want to have the best version of him. And now let's get on to the review. Oh yeah, I forgot, he was also released in a 2008 vertical 3-pack with his crew chief and Pity, which I'm forgetting the names of, and 2009 horizontal 3-pack with the crew chief and Pity. So I think that's about it for the appearance and releases of Todd from Cars 1. Now let's go on to the review. I cannot talk today, guys. So you can see he has this nice determined expression. There's this weird paint blemish on his mouth, and apparently his mouth's not painted in. Like you can see, like, yeah, it didn't go in all the way for this part, which makes it look super odd, but not a big deal. You can see his determined eye expression, no stall, very plain. As you see with the Cars 3 races, they are very different, but simply plain no stall with some black shadowing behind him. We have his headlights, which are just stickers. 1, 2, 3. A small mustache, which is a grill, I should say, which is supposed to represent a mustache. You can see that this black and white thing, which is supposed to be his vents, I'm assuming, or like placeholders for vents. I don't know. He has black light year tires, although in the cardback and movie, if I can find it, yeah, as you can see, he is supposed to have red trimming across his rim, but Mattel did not do that. They didn't do a lot of the trims for the rims of the Piston Cup racers. Like even McQueen, he's supposed to have a yellow trim, but he's missing it, so it kind of sucks. But whatever. His identity sponsors are the Piston Cup Nitrate, Revolting Root Springs, Arctic Gain, Violate, No Stall, Gaskets, Gas Blend, Easy Adder, RPM, Little Toki Pistons, Leakless, Retread, and Clutch Aid. So a lot of the contingency sponsors compared to Cars 3 they only have a couple. And I really love this part of Cars 1 Todd, like the checkerboard design going across his side, the 123 number, which again is very simple. You see these black streaks coming across from the tire, which actually looks really sick. No stall, you can see little ice shards, as I like to call them, on the sides. They cut off at the tire, but then they start back up. No stall written on the sides, I think I mentioned that. 1, 2, 3 on the roof. This black portion kind of like goes from like the window part here to the back, which is really nice. Window bars, no stall with a checkered flag. We have the bolts to hold on the spoiler. And on the back here, we have no stall, sticker taillights, because they are stickers. 123 on the left taillight. And a checkerboard design running across his back, which actually looks really nice. I actually love that a lot about this Todd. This side is pretty much the same. And here is the base. He picks up made in China. That's what we like to see. Code, Mattel, 3573 EAA. So I'm assuming he was made in the... Yeah, you know, I'm not even gonna read it. I remember how to read Chinese codes, but now I forgot. I probably will ask someone how to decipher them. So yeah, that about does it for the review of Cars 1 Todd. A very nice racer. He's probably one of my favorites because of his exotic red color, and just the checkerboard designs on him look very cool. Wouldn't mind any come in a blemish, but you know, all things considered, like it's kind of funny. Whenever I get China cars, some parts of them they're like majorly chipped. This one, but aside from the blemish and like a couple of things on the sides, it came pretty scot clean. Like I thought there was gonna be chips on the back, but surprisingly, he was clean. I guess I could just easily repaint this blemish over with painted over with a similar shade of red, so that's not a big deal. And so let's compare him to the other no-stall racers, where we have Todd Marcus from Cars 3 and Jonas Carvers. I've reviewed these two, so if you are interested in checking them out, the link will be in the description below, as always, for those two reviews. So that's pretty cool. I think I got Cars 3 Todd first, then Jonas, and then Cars 1 Todd. And I gotta say, the brand has evolved quite a lot, especially from Cars 1 to Cars 3. And yes, these two are the same character. I don't know how, but they just are. Let's compare the stock cars first. And so you can see that he added a lot more blue into his paint style. He has blue rims now with white trim. He's not supposed to have the white trim, ironically. The shading's a lot better. He has a checkerboard design on a hood. There's a lot of colors on him, which It's odd, but it works. So, and that's why Cars 3 Todd is one of my favorite Cars 3 stock cars. This was a pretty cool pod. I mean, I do like this bag a lot. This checkerboard design. I wish I kept it, but yeah, it probably wouldn't have fit with the overall design the Cars 3 Todd was going for. So that's pretty cool. Let me know in the comment section below which of these two Todds do you prefer. Yeah, I still like the Cars 3 Todd. Just all those colors are like really appealing, whereas Cars 1 Todd is just white and black. Which I will add, they are not bad color combinations. I will admit they are not bad color combinations at all. And I compare him to Jonas Carver's, and I feel like these two are more similar because Jonas got rid of all of this like color, like unnecessary blue, and he's just back to the red, white, and black design. He has white on the side for the number. Yeah, but it's just all mostly red. This part is supposed to be black, but Mattel didn't do that. They made it more of a maroonish red. I think Tommy got it accurate though, so that's good. And so yeah. Here are all three races again, side by side. They look really nice together. They really do. Enough of them though. Let's compare Todd to some of the other races that are the same model. Here was Lee Refkins, Paunchy Whitebird, Chuck Armstrong, and my most recent one, besides Todd, Darren Ledford. Yeah, these three were in Thailand, so they are gonna look slightly different from Chuck and Todd, but I gotta say, they all look really nice together. They really do. Should fit all of them in the shot, and all of them have black wheels, ironically. Look at that, all of them have black wheels, even though pretty sure Darren's supposed to have a trim. I think Paunchy and Chuck are supposed to have trims too. Chuck even has the wrong tire color, which I don't know how they messed that up, but they somehow did. Oh, Mattel and their inconsistencies and errors, and their unwillingness to fix certain stuff. They corrected a lot of their mistakes, I will admit, but the racers trims, they never got around to doing. And plus, some of these are even the wrong model. Like, I don't think Todd's supposed to be the AK model. He's supposed slimmer. Like, he's like the Cars 3 McQueen model. Like, think of that, basically. So, yeah, I'm not super happy of how Mattel treated the Cars and racers. And the fact that all of them have the same expression, pretty much, which, again, I'm not super happy of, but, I mean, Mattel was lazy even back in the day, so, yeah, you really can't blame him. And then, yeah, Mattel confuses me sometimes. But anyways, that's about it for the comparisons. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Gerald Quicktire, signing out.